Chosen one. A remarkable encounter is drawing near. The individual you are about to cross paths with is admired, pursued, and desired by countless people, yet their heart is being guided toward you alone. Pay close attention, because this message carries more meaning than it first appears. Looking away now could mean overlooking a turning point that has the power to reshape your future. The one approaching your life is someone many have searched for without success. While others compete for their attention, they will recognize something in you that no one else possesses. This is not the result of coincidence, nor is it an ordinary event. It is part of a greater design that has been unfolding long before you understood where your own path was leading. A higher purpose has been preparing this connection in silence. Every step of your journey has been aligning you for a meeting that is rare, meaningful, and deeply spiritual. Soon you will understand why your road has never looked like everyone else's, and why so many seasons of waiting were necessary. Type Amen if you receive this message. Perhaps you have often questioned why you felt different, why you never truly belonged, or why past relationships always seemed incomplete. Those seasons of separation were not meant to punish you. They were protecting your heart from distractions that could have led you away from the person who is now approaching your life. The soul you are about to meet carries extraordinary strength, purpose, and influence. Many are drawn to them, but few are able to understand or remain beside them. You have been prepared in ways that others have not, through quiet endurance, painful lessons, patient waiting, and moments that appeared empty. You were being transformed into the person capable of receiving this connection. Before continuing, gently tap the like button as your way of expressing that your heart is open to what is being prepared for you. When this encounter finally takes place, it will not resemble an ordinary meeting. What you experience will reach far beyond simple attraction or passing curiosity. It will awaken a deep sense of recognition, as though your spirit has finally encountered something it has been waiting for all along. It will feel like recognition, like your spirit already knows what your mind is just beginning to understand. I am telling you this now, so you do not doubt it when it comes. You will not chase this person, and they will not chase the world anymore, because something within them will be drawn directly to you in a way they cannot explain. Type 777 if you trust God. Understand this clearly. This is not about status, appearance, or what the world measures as valuable. This person has already seen those things and grown tired of them. They have experienced attention, admiration, and opportunities that others dream about. Yet none of it has filled the space that only a true connection can reach. You are that connection. You are the answer to something they have silently been asking for. Even when they did not know how to express it, I have been aligning both of your paths, moving situations, closing doors, and redirecting steps so that the moment you meet, it will not be accidental. You will look back and see how every delay, every disappointment, and every closed opportunity was actually guiding you to this exact encounter. Nothing you went through was wasted. Every tear, every moment of loneliness, every time you felt overlooked was shaping you into someone who could recognize and hold this connection without fear. You may feel unprepared, but that feeling is part of the process. It keeps your heart open and your spirit humble. The truth is, you are more ready than you realize. You have been learning lessons quietly, growing in ways that others cannot see, and building a strength that does not need to be loud to be powerful. That is why this person will see you differently. Where others see ordinary, they will see something rare, something real, something they cannot find anywhere else. This meeting will not come with noise or chaos. It will come with a calm certainty, a peace that settles over you in a way that feels almost unfamiliar at first. You may question it because you are used to confusion, used to mixed signals, used to connections that leave you unsure. But this will be different. There will be clarity, even in silence. There will be understanding, even without many words. I am telling you this so you do not run from it. Sometimes, when something real appears, you feel the urge to protect yourself by stepping back, but this is not something to run from. This is something you have been prepared to receive. You are not being tested in the way you think. You are being trusted. This person will not choose you because you are perfect. They will choose you because you are real. They will see your strength and your softness, your past and your growth, your scars and your healing. And instead of turning away, they will feel drawn closer. This is something the world cannot understand because the world often looks for perfection. But what is coming to you is deeper than that. It is rooted in truth. You have spent time feeling unseen, feeling like your efforts went unnoticed, feeling like your value was overlooked. That season is ending. I am bringing someone into your life who will recognize you without needing explanation. They will not require you to prove yourself. They will not make you feel like you have to earn their attention. Instead, they will meet you with a sense of knowing, a quiet certainty that you belong in each other's presence. This is why I am asking you to stay open. Do not let past experiences close your heart now. Do not let old pain convince you that this will be the same. What is coming is not a repetition of your past. It is a fulfillment of something new. You are about to step into a connection that others will not understand. They may question it. They may talk about it. They may even feel confused by it. But their opinions will not matter because what you will feel cannot be shaken by outside voices. This will not be built on approval from others. It will be built on something stronger, something that comes from a place beyond what the world can see. Why are experts saying this brainwave discovery might soon be removed from the internet? A top neuroscientist has shared CIA-linked findings about a 7-second ritual that may influence financial awareness, verified by 4 neuroscience labs. This technique is helping people move toward improved lifestyles. Many are now living in dream homes, driving luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations. But access to this information may not last long. Click the link in the description and comments before it vanishes. This is how you will know that I am the one guiding this connection, because what comes from me does not create confusion. It creates peace, even in moments of uncertainty. You have been surrounded by people who only saw parts of you, who understood you only when it was convenient, and who stayed only when it benefited them. That season was never meant to last forever. It was a place of learning, not a place of staying. Now you are stepping into a moment where someone will see you fully, not just the parts you show, but even the parts you try to hide. Type 1111 if you believe. This person has also been through their own journey. They have faced attention that felt empty, connections that looked perfect but lacked depth, and opportunities that did not align with their true heart. The world may have wanted them, but the world did not understand them. That is why they could not stay where they were celebrated. Because celebration without truth cannot satisfy the soul. You will notice something different in the way they look at you. It will not feel like admiration from a distance. It will feel like recognition up close. There will be a depth in their eyes that tells you they see something beyond what others have seen. And in that moment, you may feel exposed. But not in a way that brings fear. It will bring a sense of relief, as if you no longer have to pretend. Type 2222 to receive miracles. Do not rush this connection when it begins. Allow it to unfold naturally. There is a rhythm to what I am doing, and it does not need to be forced. You may feel excitement. You may feel curiosity, and you may even feel a quiet intensity that you cannot explain. Let those feelings be present, but do not let them control you. What is meant for you does not require urgency. It requires trust. There will be moments when you question whether this is real. That is because your past has taught you to expect disappointment. But I am telling you now, this is not built on the same foundation as what you experienced before. This is built on something stronger, something that has been prepared with intention. You may wonder why this person, who has so many options, would choose you. The answer is simple, but it may take time for you to fully accept it. They are not looking for what the world offers. They are looking for what is real. They are looking for peace, for honesty, for a connection that does not drain them, but strengthens them. And you carry those qualities in a way that cannot be imitated. Do not compare yourself to others in this moment. Comparison will only create doubt where there should be confidence. What you have is not something that can be measured or replaced. It is something that can only be recognized by the right person, and the one coming into your life will recognize it without hesitation. This connection will begin to change you. Not by forcing you to become someone else, but by allowing you to become more of who you already are. You will feel more at ease, more grounded, and more certain about your place in the world. That is one of the signs that this is aligned with my will. What comes from me does not take away your identity. It strengthens it. There will also be growth in this connection. It will not always feel easy, because anything real requires understanding and patience. But even in moments of challenge, there will be a sense of stability that remains. You will not feel like everything is about to fall apart. Instead, you will feel like you are building something that can last. I am asking you to remain open even when your instincts tell you to protect yourself. Protection has its place, but when it becomes a barrier, it can block what is meant to enter your life. You do not need to guard yourself from something that I have sent for your good. This person will not complete you because you are already whole, but they will complement you in a way that brings out parts of you that have been waiting to be seen. Together, you will create a balance that feels natural, not forced. You have waited longer than you expected. You have faced moments where you thought nothing was changing. But what you could not see was the preparation happening behind the scenes. Timing is not always something you understand in the moment, but it always has a purpose. Now that the moment is approaching, I want you to be ready, not by changing who you are, but by accepting who you are. Confidence does not come from perfection. It comes from knowing that you are enough as you are. This connection will not need constant reassurance. It will have a quiet strength that allows both of you to exist without fear. That does not mean there will be no effort. It means the effort will feel natural, not exhausting, as you move forward. Remember that this is not something to control. It is something to experience. Let it unfold. Let it grow. Let it reveal itself in its own time. You are stepping into something that many search for, but few truly find. Not because it is impossible, but because it requires a level of readiness that not everyone reaches. You have reached that place. even if you do not fully see it yet. Stay grounded in your faith. Stay connected to the peace that I give you. And when this person enters your life, do not let fear speak louder than truth. What is coming is not meant to harm you. It is meant to show you what is possible when something is aligned with purpose. Why is an NYC neuroscientist breaking their silence about a hidden brain ritual? Reports say their attorneys are trying to shut this page down after CIA-linked research revealed a brainwave method connected to attracting money. This 7-second practice, supported by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people move away from financial stress into more stable lifestyles. Many are now stepping into dream homes, driving luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations. If you are seeing this now, consider yourself lucky, because this page may not stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. As this connection begins to take shape, you will start to notice changes within yourself that feel both subtle and powerful at the same time. You will find that your thoughts become clearer, your emotions more stable, and your sense of direction stronger than before. This is not because the other person is changing you, but because their presence is aligning with what I have already been building inside you. What you carry within you is finally being reflected back to you through someone who understands its value. That reflection will give you a kind of confidence that does not need to be spoken loudly to be real. Type 1010 to receive blessings. There will be moments when silence between you feels more meaningful than long conversations. You will not feel pressure to fill every space with words, because the connection itself will speak in ways language cannot fully express. This is how you will know that what you are experiencing is not surface level. It will have depth, a quiet understanding that does not require constant explanation. And in that stillness, you will feel safe. Not because everything is perfect, but because everything is honest. This person will begin to trust you in ways they have not trusted others before. They will open parts of themselves that they have kept hidden, not out of fear alone, but because they have not found someone worthy of seeing those parts. When they choose to reveal those layers to you, it will not be done lightly. It will be a sign that they see something in you that they cannot ignore. And as they open, you will feel your own walls slowly lowering, not by force, but by comfort. Type 1212 if you walk by faith. Do not mistake the calmness of this connection for a lack of intensity. The intensity will be there, but it will not feel chaotic. It will feel grounded, like a steady fire rather than a sudden spark that burns out quickly. You have known connections that started strong, but faded just as fast. This will not follow that pattern. It will grow layer by layer, building something that has strength beneath its surface. You may notice that others begin to pay attention when this connection becomes visible. There will be curiosity, there will be questions, and there may even be doubt from those who do not understand what they are seeing. But you must not let outside voices influence what you know within. What is between you and this person is not for everyone to understand. It is something that exists beyond the opinions of others. I am asking you to stay focused, not just on the connection, but on your own growth as it continues. This meeting is not the end of your journey. It is a new beginning, one that will require you to continue evolving. Growth does not stop when something good enters your life. It continues shaping both of you into who you are meant to become together. There will be moments where you are reminded of your past, where old fears try to return. That is natural, but it is not meant to control you. When those thoughts arise, Remember what I have already brought you through. You have overcome more than you give yourself credit for. You have stood through challenges that could have broken you, and yet you are still here, still moving forward. This person will not see your past as something negative. They will see it as part of what made you who you are. They will understand that your strength did not come without struggle, and instead of judging you for it, they will respect you for it. That respect will create a foundation that allows the connection to deepen without fear of being misunderstood. As time goes on, you will begin to build something together that feels meaningful, not just for you, but for the purpose I have placed within both of you. This is not just about companionship, it is about alignment. It is about two paths coming together in a way that allows both of you to move forward with greater clarity and strength. You may not see the full picture yet, and that is intentional. If you saw everything at once, it could overwhelm you. Instead, I reveal things step by step, allowing you to grow into each stage as it comes. Trust that what you are experiencing now is only the beginning of something much greater. There will be a moment when you realize that you no longer feel the same way about the things that once mattered to you. Certain worries will fade. Certain fears will lose their hold. And certain desires will shift. This is not because you are losing something, but because you are gaining something better. Your focus is changing, and with that change comes a new sense of peace. This person will stand beside you, not in front of you, not behind you, but with you. There will be balance in the way you support each other. When one of you feels uncertain, the other will provide strength. When one of you feels overwhelmed, the other will bring calm. This balance will not be perfect, but it will be real. Do not expect everything to be easy. Real connections require effort, understanding, and patience. But the difference here is that the effort will feel worthwhile. It will not feel like you are giving more than you receive. It will feel like both of you are contributing to something that matters. I am guiding this process, even in ways you cannot see. When things feel unclear, I am still present. Even when life feels uncertain or difficult, my work in your life has not stopped. I remain beside you through every challenge, making sure that what has been prepared for you will never slip away. You are not walking this road by yourself. Even in the moments when it seems quiet, the connection that is coming will uncover parts of you that have been waiting to emerge. It will help you recognize gifts, resilience, and courage that you never fully appreciated. At the same time, it will gently restore places within your heart that still carried old wounds. Through this experience, your growth will reach beyond your personal journey and become part of a greater purpose. Remain patient with the timing. Keep your heart open to what is unfolding. And never lose sight of your authentic self. There is no need to reshape your identity in hopes of earning what has already been destined for you. What truly belongs in your life will embrace the person you already are, not a version of yourself created to satisfy others. Imagine if a leading neuroscientist uncovered a breakthrough that is helping thousands of people transform the way they approach financial success. Studies associated with CIA research suggest that a brief brainwave exercise may influence how the mind recognizes and responds to valuable opportunities. This simple 7-second practice, supported by findings from 4 neuroscience laboratories, has inspired many people to move beyond financial stress and step into lives filled with greater comfort, confidence, and abundance. Today, countless individuals are enjoying beautiful homes, luxury vehicles, and unforgettable vacations after applying these ideas. Yet access to this information may not remain available indefinitely. If you want to learn more before it is gone, visit the link provided in the description and the comments. The season you have been anticipating is no longer somewhere in the distant future. It is steadily drawing closer with every passing day, following a path that has already been prepared. Continue trusting the journey, believing in the process, and remembering that what is entering your life has a purpose greater than anything you can currently imagine. Nothing about this is accidental. When something that is truly aligned with your purpose arrives, it does not transform only one part of your life. Its influence begins to spread into every area, bringing clarity where there was confusion and direction where there was uncertainty. Rather than feeling pushed, you will feel gently led, and that quiet guidance will fill your heart with a peace unlike anything you have experienced before. Type 222 to claim miracles. There will be a moment when you realize that you are no longer seeking validation the way you once did. The need to be understood by everyone will begin to fade because you will feel understood by the one who truly matters in this season of your life. This will bring a kind of freedom that cannot be given by the world. It will allow you to be present, to be real, and to exist without constantly questioning your worth. This person will not only see who you are, they will also believe in who you are becoming. They will encourage your growth, not out of obligation, but because they genuinely want to see you rise into the fullness of your purpose. Their support will not feel forced or conditional. It will feel natural, as if it flows from a place of truth rather than expectation. Type yes to receive miracles. You will also begin to understand why certain people had to leave your life. At the time, it may have felt painful, confusing, or even unfair. But now, you will see that those departures created space for something better. Holding on to what was not meant to stay would have prevented you from receiving what is now arriving. What I remove is never without reason. What I bring is always with intention. There will be days when you reflect on your journey and feel a deep sense of gratitude, even for the difficult moments. You will see how everything was connected, how every experience played a role in preparing you for where you are now. This understanding will bring peace because it will show you that nothing was random. As you walk forward with this person, you will begin to build trust, not only in them, but also in yourself. You will realize that your instincts were guiding you all along, even when you doubted them. This renewed trust will strengthen your ability to move forward without fear. You may notice that your conversations begin to carry more depth over time. What starts as simple exchanges will grow into meaningful discussions that reveal layers of understanding between you. This is how connection deepens. It is not rushed. It is developed through shared moments, honesty, and presence. There will also be laughter, moments of lightness that remind you that not everything has to be heavy. Joy will find its place in this connection, balancing the depth with warmth. This balance is important because it allows the relationship to feel alive, not just serious. I want you to pay attention to how you feel when you are with this person. Your body will not feel tense. Your mind will not feel overwhelmed. Instead, there will be a sense of ease, a feeling that you can simply be without needing to adjust yourself. That feeling is a sign that this connection is aligned with what I have planned for you. There will be times when life around you becomes busy or demanding. In those moments, it may feel like your attention is pulled in different directions. But even then, this connection will remain steady. It will not disappear when things become difficult. It will remain grounded and present. You will also begin to see that this connection is not just about what you receive, but also about what you give. Love, understanding, patience, and support will flow both ways. This exchange will create a sense of balance that allows the relationship to grow without becoming one-sided. Do not be afraid of the future as it unfolds. You do not need to have everything figured out right now. Step by step, things will reveal themselves. What matters is that you remain present and open to what is happening. This person will challenge you in ways that help you grow, not through conflict alone, but through perspective. They will help you see things differently, encouraging you to expand your understanding of yourself and the world around you. This kind of challenge is not meant to break you, it is meant to strengthen you. You will also become a source of strength for them. Just as they bring something valuable into your life, you bring something equally important into theirs. This exchange is part of what makes the connection meaningful. It is not about one person giving everything. It is about both of you contributing in ways that matter. As time continues, you will begin to create shared experiences that build a foundation for what lies ahead. These moments, whether big or small, will carry meaning because they are part of something real. They will not feel empty or temporary. They will feel like steps in a journey that is worth taking. I am asking you to stay grounded in your faith as this unfolds. Do not let fear or doubt take hold when things feel unfamiliar. What is unfamiliar is not always unsafe. Sometimes it is simply new. This connection will remind you that love does not have to be complicated to be real. It does not need constant struggle to prove its worth. It can exist in a way that feels natural, steady, and true. You have been prepared for this in ways you may not fully understand yet. Every experience you have had has contributed to your readiness. Now that readiness is being met with opportunity, could a hidden part of your brain be influencing your ability to attract money? A Columbia study linked to CIA research points to a small brain mechanism activated through a simple 7-second ritual, backed by 4 neuroscience labs. This method is helping people move beyond financial struggles into more balanced lifestyles. Many are now stepping into dream homes, owning luxury cars, and finally taking luxury vacations. However, this page might not remain online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. Stay open to what is coming. Stay present in each moment. And trust that what is unfolding is not by chance, but by design. You are not being led into confusion. You are being led into clarity. This confidence will come from knowing that what you have is real and that it is not something that can be easily taken away. When something is built with purpose, it carries a strength that cannot be shaken by outside pressure. Type 1100 to affirm. There will be moments when you pause and realize how different this feels from anything you have known before. The difference will not only be in how the other person treats you, but also in how you respond. You will find yourself reacting with more patience, speaking with more clarity, and feeling less overwhelmed by uncertainty. This is because your spirit is no longer trying to survive a connection. It is finally able to live within one. This person will bring out a side of you that feels both new and familiar at the same time. It will feel new because you have not experienced it in this way before. But it will feel familiar because it aligns with who you have always been at your core. This is what happens when something meant for you enters your life. It does not feel forced. It feels like a natural extension of who you are. Type 777 if you trust God. You will begin to notice that your fears lose their intensity over time. They may still appear, but they will not hold the same power. Instead of controlling your actions, they will become something you can observe and move through. This is growth. This is healing. And this is part of what this connection is meant to bring into your life. There will also be a deepening sense of trust between you and this person. Trust is not built in a single moment. It is built through consistency, through honesty, and through the small choices made each day. You will see this trust grow in the you communicate, in the way you support each other, and in the way you handle challenges together. This connection will not be defined by perfection. There will be moments of misunderstanding, moments where you need to listen more closely, and moments where patience is required. But these moments will not break what you are building. Instead, they will strengthen it. They will give you the opportunity to understand each other more deeply and to grow together. I want you to remember that what is happening now is something you once hoped for, even if you did not fully believe it would come. There were times when you felt like giving up on the idea of something real, something lasting. But I did not allow that hope to fully leave you because I knew what was ahead. As you continue forward, you will begin to see how this connection influences your future. Decisions will begin to align more clearly. Paths that once felt uncertain will begin to make sense. This is because you are no longer walking alone. You are walking alongside someone who is aligned with your direction. There will be a sense of partnership that develops, one that feels balanced and supportive. You will not feel like you are carrying everything on your own. You will feel like you are sharing the journey. And that shared experience will bring a sense of relief. This person will also challenge you to grow in ways that you may not expect. They will encourage you to step beyond your comfort zone, to explore possibilities you may have overlooked, and to believe in your potential more deeply. This encouragement will not feel like pressure. It will feel like support. You will also find yourself becoming more aware of your own strengths. Qualities that you once overlooked will begin to stand out. You will see yourself more clearly, not through the lens of doubt, but through the lens of truth. This clarity will allow you to move forward with greater confidence. There will be moments of quiet reflection where you recognize how far you have come. You will think about the times when you felt lost, when you felt uncertain, and when you felt alone. And in those moments, you will see how everything has led you to where you are now. This connection will not take away your individuality. Instead, it will allow you to express it more fully. You will feel free to be yourself, to speak your truth, and to live in a way that feels authentic. This freedom is one of the greatest gifts you can receive. With each passing day, you are creating something that is meant to endure. It will not rest on fleeting feelings or changing circumstances, but on trust, mutual respect, and a purpose you both share. A foundation built this way is strong enough to withstand the tests of time. Even when my guidance is not obvious, I am leading you forward. Every decision, every delay, and every unexpected turn is quietly directing you toward the place where you are meant to be. You are not wandering without direction. Your journey has intention, and every step carries meaning. There will be seasons when you are asked to keep believing before everything becomes clear. That is an essential part of faith. It is not about seeing every detail in advance. It is about continuing forward with confidence, knowing that what you cannot yet see is still being carefully arranged. You are entering a chapter where the hopes you have carried for so long are beginning to take shape. What once seemed distant is no longer beyond your reach. It is unfolding now, little by little, becoming part of your present reality. Have you wondered why so many people are discussing the billionaire brainwave, according to a renowned neuroscientist? This discovery emerged from a confidential program inspired by CIA research. The 7-second brainwave practice, reportedly supported by 4 neuroscience laboratories, is said to help people develop a mindset that recognizes greater financial opportunities. Many who have embraced this technique say they have moved beyond financial pressure into lives marked by beautiful homes, luxury vehicles, and the freedom to enjoy extraordinary experiences. Because this information may not remain available for long, be sure to check the link in the description and comments before it disappears. Keep your heart open to what is arriving. Remain firmly rooted in your true identity, and welcome this new season without allowing fear to stand in your way. What has been prepared for you does not come to bring confusion or pain. It comes to uncover something deeply meaningful, something filled with beauty, and something that will continue to flourish as time goes on.